Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my class. How are you, dear students? Are you fine? I'm sure you're fine, and I'm sure you have studied previous lessons. Today we are going to have the review, right? The review of Unit 10. It's the very last lesson of Unit 10. It's on the page 125. Yes, it's 125, Unit 10 and Lesson 8. Before I take the book, we are going to study and work on the examples from the whiteboard, right? So let's work on the reporting questions. موږ په تیرو درسونو کې لوستي چې دا کوم اصول او رولز لري په دې کې موږ په خلاص شکل سره په دې باندې خبرې کوو. The first rule is if the question is yes or no, we use if or whether making reporting question. که چیرې زموږ سوال په yes or no question سره شروع شوی وي، یعنې دا سوال وي چې ځواب yes or no وي، نو بیا دلته که دا موږ reporting question ته بدلو if او یا whether سره بدلو. صحیح ده؟ نو ګورئ سوال دی are you hungry؟ آیا ته وږی؟ نو په جواب کې وایو he asked me if or whether I was hungry. دویم رول دی if it is an interrogative question we use interrogative word itself. صحیح دی؟ که چیرې interrogative question یې موږ interrogative word itself یعنې خپله استفاده کوو په reporting questions کې. مثلا زموږ interrogative جمله په where سره شروع شوې. Where do you live؟ چیرته ته اوسیږې؟ reporting question کې وایو he asked me where I lived, right? where خپله استفاده کېږو interrogative word مو خپله استفاده کړو. where I lived as usual I have told you چې یو tense past ته ځو. بل rule دی to do verbs are omitted from indirect speeches. یو خو direct speeches وي چې ته هماغه fixed هماغه شخص لغات راخلي بل ته نریټ کوي، یو انډایرکټلی ته د هغه لغات راخلي بل ته نریټ کوي، چې دلته بیا په انډایرکټ ریپورټینګ کوېسچنز کې بیا موږ ټو ډو وربس لکه دا ډو لرې کوو، حذف کوو او خپله جمله مخ ته وړو. لایک ډو یو هیو ا کار؟ هی اسک. فار ایگزامپل دا ډایرکټ ریپورټینګ کوېسچن شو. نو که ریپورټینګ کوېسچن ته بدلو انډایرکټلی بیا موږ وایو هی اسکड می اف آی هد ا کار، رایټ؟ سو ناو لیټس ورک آن د ایگزامپلز ان د بک. These were also from the book, but there are more examples to work on and get habituated to the reporting questions. So dear students, turn page 125, reporting questions, how to repeat a question. When the question is in yes or no, it is introduced by if or whether, but if it is interrogative question, we use the interrogative word itself and reporting question, right? دا یو رول. دا کتاب کې یو ځای mention کړی. دلته بیا مثالونه کار کړي. The boy said will you buy me a book؟ آیا ته به ماته یو کتاب واخلي؟ هلک وویلې. که دا موږ indirectly change کوو بیا وایو the boy asked if I would buy him a book. Number 2, do you go to school at 8 today? Said my neighbor. My neighbor wanted to know if I went to school at 8 that day. صحیح دی؟ ګوره دغه دوی په if سره yes no question سره زموږ څخه پوښتلي وو. نو اوس راځو نمبر 3 ته. where is نقیب؟ said the teacher. استاد ویل چې نقیب چیرته دی. the teacher inquired where نقیب was. استاد پوښتنه وکړه یا بررسي وکړه چې نقیب چیرته و. number 4, what are you doing? said my father. ته څه کوې؟ ګوره دا هم interrogative question شو، خپل interrogative word بیرته پکې استفاده کوو په reporting question کې. نو وایو چې my father asked me what I was doing. صحیح ده؟ Note دلته ویلي to do verbs are omitted from indirect questions. دا پارت وګورئ. اوس راځئ په مثالونو یې کاروو. Do you have a red car? said the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper inquired if I had a red car. Look, do is omitted from this sentence. The other sentence is the teacher said did you have homework? استاد ویل چې آیا تا کارخانګي درلوده؟ We said the teacher wanted to know if we had homework, right? دلته هم did erase شو یا remove شو یا omit شو یا پاک شو. صحیح ده؟ اوس راځو for knowing further we work on these examples. Here are 11 examples. We have to work on them. Here the direction is read the following questions then change them into indirect speech. دلته موږ ته سوالونه راکړي دي بیا ویلي دي چې دا په indirect speech باندې بدل کړئ. So dear students, the first sentence is do you know French? said the Frenchman. آیا ته په فرانسوي باندې پوهیږې؟ فرانسوي سړی وویلې. نو اوس که دا indirect speech ته بدله وایو چې the Frenchman inquired if I knew French. Number 2, where do you live? said the new student. نوی شاگرد ویل چې چیرته اوسېږې ته. نو موږ وایو چې the new student asked where I lived. Number 3, my cousin said, are we going to Salang? زما cousin ویل چې موږ سالنګ ته ځو. indirect سوال ته کې بدلو نو موږ وایو چې my cousin inquired if we were going to Salang. Number 4, I'm a student, said the sick boy. This must be am I a student, right? Am I a student? ناروغه هلک وویل چې آیا زه یو زده کوونکی یم؟ نو موږ وایو چې the sick boy said if he was a student. Number 5, رحمت الله said, will you take me to the party? رحمت الله وویل چې ته به ما پارټي ته ویسې ځان سره یا به مې بوځې ځان سره. نو موږ وایو چې رحمت الله said or asked if I would take him to the party. Number 6, Nematullah said, how is your father? Nematullah ویل چې ستا پلار څنګه دی؟ نو موږ وایو چې Nematullah asked how my father was. Right? Number 7, what is the matter? said the school principal. The school یا د ښوونځي مدیر وویل چې خبره څه ده؟ اوس که دا موږ indirect speech ته بدلو نو موږ وایو چې the school principal said what the matter was. Excellent, dear students. I know you are so intelligent. You have gotten it already right before me. Number 8, when are you going to go to Nimroz? said the director. Director وویل چې تاسو نیمروز ته څه وخت ځئ؟ نو موږ وایو چې the director said or asked when we were going to go to Nimroz. Dear students, the rest of these questions or the 3 last ones are your homework, right? You have to work on them because we want to know how much you have gotten this lesson or this grammar from this unit. You can ask your indirect speeches in the comment section with us. And if we turn page 126, here are some words, vocabulary list, here are some nouns mentioned, some verbs mentioned, some adjective and conjunctions mentioned. Right? I'm looking here for a new word. There is no new word. I have given you all of these words. I have worked on all of these words. So dear students, this was the end of unit 10. If you have any question about this unit, you can ask me in the comment section and try to revise this unit with yourselves, right? Up to next lesson, Allah Hafiz.